What's up, y'all? Stephanie here and Miss Pebbles. Say hey! You gonna say hey, sweet girl? Anyways, here's the DIY I did last night, y'all. I hung it up in my living room. Right there. So I went to Walmart earlier, and the reason that I went to Walmart was because I still had my mason jars left over that I painted from last night that I was going to use, and I didn't. So I still had them left over, and I wanted to go get something to use them to make another DIY. Well, I got something, but that's going to be another video. On my way home from Walmart, I just want to chit chat with y'all for a minute. I have such a love for animals. They might not be human, but they show emotion just like we do. They love, they get sad, they get angry. Well, I don't know if they get angry, but they show emotion and love just like humans do. And I know this to be a fact because my dog, she cries when I leave. You can actually see if you look at her. Her face is wet right here from where I just got back home, which her eye ducts do drip, but it's not that bad. But I notice every time I leave and I come back home, they're soaking wet. And that's because she cries when I leave. So she gets happy, she loves, and I know that dogs have emotion. And it's just so sad that there's so many dogs out there that don't have a home or, don't have people, loving families that care about them and are stuck in shelters or homeless, roaming the roads, and that's where I'm taking my point to. On my way home from Walmart, I live out in the country, so it takes me a good 20-30 minutes to get home from town. And I was probably about 10 minutes from my house, and I crossed this big bridge. And when I was coming up the hill after I crossed the bridge, I seen like 2 cars pulled over on the side of the highway. And the closer I got, I realized that there was a little dog, and I think that they were trying to catch the dog. I don't know if they were trying to catch it to take it home with them, to try to find a home for it. I'm not really sure why they were trying to catch it. So I stopped. I had just went and got my puppy. I always do the pedigree soft food, and I mix it in with the Purina puppy chow. That way, it's good to her, but she gets all the stuff that she needs to go along with it. I'm sorry, y'all. And so, I had the soft dog food on me, and I seen that they were having trouble getting the dog to come to them. And so, I pulled over on the side of the road. It was an older lady and a man in a work truck. I don't know if they knew each other or not. But I pulled over and I got out with a little pouch of the dog food, and I was like, here, maybe y'all can use this to get it to come to you, because it's a really busy highway, and the dog was just trolling down the side of the highway, and nobody, that has a heart would want that dog to get ran over. And my heart just went out to it when I seen it. So I pulled over on the side of the road, and I got out with my little pouch of dog food. And it's just like, soon as I got out, this dog starts running towards me. It don't even know that I have food. And they was like, is this your dog? Is this your dog? And I was like, no, I have a dog. I really don't need another one. But I don't know if y'all are going to take this dog home with you. But I got it some food. And so they couldn't get the dog to come to them. It come running towards me. So I put the little pouch of food down on the ground, and it started eating it. And they asked me if I wanted it, and I said no. It had a collar on. So I said, surely it belongs to somebody. So I would have took it if nobody else would have took it. I really didn't want to take it though. But I just love animals so much. I would have had to bring it home with me. But thank God the older woman was like, well, I'll take it home and I'll post some pictures on Facebook, and, we'll put some flyers out, and hopefully somebody will claim the dog. But it's just so sad, if it wasn't for that woman, I probably would have never even seen the dog on the side of the road. She was the first one to stop, and I'm just thankful for people like that. I was going to feed the dog either way because I didn't want the dog to go hungry. But she said she was going to go to the store and get the dog a few things. She didn't have any animals, and I didn't want to bring it home because I didn't know how my dog would feel. I haven't had her 4 or 5 months yet, and it's my first dog that's actually considered mine. I've had other dogs, but they wasn't my dog. This Pebbles is my dog. But I just thought I'd share that with y'all. And, if you ever see a dog on the side of the road or hungry, I'm not asking you to take the dog home and take on that responsibility, but, run to the nearest store. Get it something to eat. That way at least that dog didn't go hungry that day. And I'm not saying for you to get close to the dog because, if it's a homeless dog, it might have rabies or something, or, it might be sick with mange or just whatever, but just don't let animals go hungry, y'all. How would you feel if you was on the side of the road and you were homeless and you didn't have nothing to eat? We take little things like that for granted in our life. We get so used to having, the things that we need, just like a roof over our head and water and electricity and food, and we get so used to them things that we forget, and if we just got thrown in a jail cell or we got thrown in a room for a week without all these things that we don't think is a privilege for us, but it is a privilege for us to have, it would really make people think twice about what they're thankful for. And it's like I always tell my husband, don't worry about what we don't have. Be thankful for what we do have. Because there's somebody out there that has so much less than you. So just be thankful for what you do have. And just try to love and care about everything that breathes. Not just humans, but animals too. Because, they have hearts and they love and they have feelings. And they get hungry and they get thirsty. So if anything, just go get them some water and you can get a little bitty thing of dog food for like 50 cents at the store. So, just take a little bit of time out of your day, spend a little bit of change if you see an animal like that on the side of the road. It's really sad, especially when their bones and stuff are showing. So I just pray to God that whoever that dog belongs to, they see the dog that the lady posts the pictures of, and the dog gets to go back to its home. I don't know if it was put out or what. It was a really weird place for a dog to be. But if not, and they don't find the dog's home, I really hope and pray that the woman keeps it and not take it to a shelter. Because there's too many animals in shelters right now. But I'm going to let y'all go. I don't want to keep ranting about it. It was just weighing on my heart, and I felt so bad. And I just wish I could have done more than just give it a pack of food. But I'm really not in the place right now where I can just bring another animal home. I just felt really bad for it. And I just wanted to share with my YouTube family how I was feeling. And, just chit-chat and rant and get it off my chest a little bit. So I hope y'all enjoy this video. I'm sorry it's not nothing more. I just love animals, and I wish that every animal in the world had a home and was loved and taken care of like I do mine, and I just hate it for dogs that don't. But I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to be posting a DIY video probably again tomorrow. If not tomorrow, in the next week. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I want to do a giveaway, but I'm not going to do it until I get to the 20 mark on my subscribers. So don't be stressing because you can't receive your blessings. Bye for now.